couple of other profiles, some of which they do not want to be mentioned, I think I finally got that full saying off without it being cut. Hooray for me. That make me happy. But, welcome back to Nightmare Isolation. I know I already made a video today, but I have nothing better to do with my time. At all. I mean, yeah, there's a few things out there that I probably could be doing that's better, but I guess why not make a video for the internet that nobody is going to watch except for like 6 people. I'm sorry? Boopity boop. Yes, I am on part. I'm 5. But, has YouTube not saved that? 1 second, guys. Sorry for like the late start of this. I got an anonymous source with me from the Slenderman game. Say hello, anonymous source. They probably don't. Oh my. I'm not sure if this is part 5 or part 4. Was the last video part 4? I feel like I made part 4. What was part 3's name? Oh lord, she coming? Nightmare Isolation part 3? Yep, I'm on part 5 because part 4 for some reason YouTube doesn't save and it takes like 24 hours. But anyway, in the last video we found Samuels and Taylor. Taylor was injured, so I needed to go to medical to find something for her. We go there and we encountered a guy. Don't remember his name. Let's call him Jimmy. We encountered Jimmy. And he tells us that he knows exactly what to do. He says that there's no medical supplies up where we were, but he knows that it was below us, but we need a key card. So he said that he'd open the door for us to get into the medical supply, but it was a trap. The alien was in there. And we had to maneuver our way around the xenomorph many times. We died about 3 times, so we're on about 4 or 5 deaths. And we finally made it through, brought the code and the key card to Jimmy. And he went down with us a bit. He punched in the code to open up the elevator so I can get out of there. But then the alien snatched him from the darkness last second. And now we are here. Anonymous source is with me in this party on PlayStation, but you guys probably won't be able to hear him. Not sure if he'll watch. He surely should. He's probably busy with something. Urgent. Marshal investigation. Frank. I need to talk to you. I've got a body up here that's part of a Marshal investigation. Female, late 30s, chest wound. I have no idea how long Marshal Waits will want to keep her up here, but this is a highly sensitive situation. I'm going to need your discretion, and I'll also need you to trust me on this one. Come see me in my office. Lingard, Senior Medical Officer. Environmental Controls. Frank, your concern about San Cristobal lockdown has been noted, but I assure you an evacuation is 100% necessary and only a temporary measure. My priority is the welfare of the living, while you seem to be more preoccupied with the dead. If you've worried about power fluctuations, more temperature, and the condition of the corpses, just adjust the coolant delivery system. Just get out of there as soon as possible. Lingard. Shared nothing in audio and utility. Turn on the cooling system. Come over here, we push you guys in. It's a little whirlwind. Also completely useless to me. I also can't seem to find material at all. Like, I get it, it's more realistic that I can barely find any material, but it also stinks that I can't find any material. Because it's like, what am I going to do? I don't have much material. Can't do anything. My tootsies! Sorry, I've been playing games where I can't see my feet. I don't think the xenomorph is active. Special. Absolutely nothing.
Hey, yo.
I was royally freaked out whenever I was playing Slenderman earlier today. Whew. That thing ran at me like it was on some sort of drug. But don't worry, guys. I know I barely did anything there. And I know, like, those videos came out really quick. But have no fear, for nightmare difficulty is here. Or hardcore difficulty. It's hardcore difficulty. So have no fear, hardcore difficulty is here. So I'll be doing an entire long play of Slender the Arrival on hardcore difficulty in one session. And I hope Anonymous Source will join me for that. Do you wish to join me, Anonymous Source? Well, not on video, but party. I'll probably be doing it late tonight. How does that feel to do? Huh. Supplies. Wait. I feel as though I'm not alone. Me and feel no safe. Me and feel quite not safe. And not safe no good for me. Me and go in here. Me and hide. I was gonna die if I kept holding my breath. Ripley can't hold her breath for more than 5 seconds, don't you know? Alright, Amanda. Let's get through this. And it seems to be taking the fact that she needs to do all this with a killer on the loose fairly well. Message from Lingard. I'm not going to read that because the alien's walking around. Lingard's report.
This is Lingard, the senior medical officer at Sevastopol Station, and I want to...
Oh my.
How far are you into the game?
Placed under duress with regards to the
Oh, San Cristobal.
And Ransom, the season's head of operations, he made certain threats toward my
I am on
career
the
and my
same part,
certification.
haha.
I want that on record. God.
Isn't that pretty nice?
Needed help. I didn't know what type of parasite she had encountered, but it had planted something inside her.
Hello, me Hoiminoi.
I am so sorry.
Welcome to the stream.
I had no way of knowing what would happen.
Glad you could join us. What difficulty are you playing on your Alien Isolation game? Alright, he's behind me.
Hello. Novice LOL.
Novice. I'm playing on Nightmare. Novice difficulty is a good difficulty to play on the game if you haven't played it before, though.
On Nightmare, does the alien hunt from the get-go or once you get to the medical center?
On Nightmare difficulty, it's just the same as every other one. The alien is active after Axel dies. The alien is active during San Cristobal. But the alien is a lot smarter. So it activates everywhere else that it would in Novice, Easy, Normal, and Hard. Jeez, those lights turning on fucking scared me. Since I'm a big ol' wuss puss.
At what point did you stop being afraid of the alien?
It's behind me. So, honestly, I don't think I've ever stopped being afraid of the alien, but I have played through this game 3 separate times. I played through it on Normal, Hard, and Novice. Novice was because I needed to get some weird trophy. Normal, like my first ever playthrough of it, obviously I was really afraid of it. That thing is very smart. Hard difficulty, I think I'd be even more afraid of it, but I knew kind of where its roots were. So I was a little less afraid. But Novice difficulty, I wasn't afraid at all. Because that thing was dumb, didn't know where I'd be going. But Nightmare difficulty, I want this thing to be as far away from me as possible. It is the last thing that I ever want to encounter. But seeing as how it is active 24/7 during the San Cristobal mission, there is... Not if I get there first! Oh. Dang it. Okay. Access the terminal. San Cristobal, 2505. Shared. You guys can read that.
I feel like on Novice I overthink that the alien is too smart and I end up hiding too much, I think.
Probably that is a good possibility. But I say always try and hide when you can, but only truly hide whenever you think that the alien is 100% there. If you don't think the alien's 100% there, then there's no need to hide, just keep going. Oh, I just trapped myself. Get your slimy butt out of here. No, you didn't see me. Nope. That didn't help. That was no bueno. San Cristobal is a lot of over and over again. It's very annoying. But wait, what did you say, anonymous source?
How long did it take for you to reach this point on Nightmare? What about Novice?
So,
I'm on my way.
sort of, yes. So, on normal, well, on Nightmare difficulty, didn't take me too long. Took me an hour and a half, 2 hours at max. I mean, I've played through the game many times. I know the exact routes to take. And it only makes it harder that I don't get as much materials, because Nightmare difficulty has the least amount of materials possible, while also giving you enough to survive. On Novice difficulty, in all, I'd say it took me 45 minutes to an hour, because I still knew the routes, because I already played on normal and hard difficulty, and the alien wasn't as smart, neither were the humans and the androids. So Novice difficulty, just like it said, easiest chance of survival. Nightmare difficulty is it's very not good. It is not very nice nor forgiving. Because Nightmare difficulty, I wouldn't suggest playing unless you play through the game like 2 or 3 times, or you've memorized where you need to go. Which, for the most part, I think I have memorized it. At least I'd like to say I have. Is he gone? I think he's gone. Okay. Punch in the keycard. Back up.
I honestly feel like the androids are scarier than the alien.
Sometimes.
I think I need to become desensitized to not be scared, haha.
Yeah, you don't hear that word very often anymore. But, so androids, yeah, they can be scarier, but they aren't as scary. Because the alien, in order for its character to work, it has to 100% know where you are 24/7. And the game uses a strand of codes. So whenever the alien goes into a vent, it's not following the ventilation access that the game has set up already for it. It is following a set of codes and patterns that it already had to get through. So it can pop up anywhere through the vents, even if those vents didn't lead to that room. So it is 100% impossible to know exactly where the alien is going through the vents, but it is 100% possible to survive it. You just need to find the way how. The alien's always random for wherever it's going to go, but the ventilations sometimes have a pattern. If you play a little bit, you may notice the pattern. Ah, good, he's already setting those up for me. He went that way. If you have any questions about Alien Isolation, you can ask me. I obviously don't know everything. Oh my, he's still there. I obviously don't know everything about the game, exactly how it's made, exactly what the coding is. But I do know most about the alien. I know the areas. I know exactly what you need to do. I can help. So glad this isn't a warrior alien. If this was a warrior, I'd be dead 1,000 times over. Hi. Oh, you can run around. Yes, I know. Try to avoid the conflict with the alien, no. Sorry if anybody's Italian. Also, oh! Did I die? I die in one shot. I need to take a med kit. So, the thing about Nightmare difficulty is it doesn't only just up the ante of difficulty. I don't get to see my health, my ammo, my flashlight. I do not get a map, and the motion sensor is broken. Well then. San Cristobal facility is one of my favorite places in the game. It might be the scariest, but it is fascinating. The set of code it took to make it, the animation of it, and the fact that they were somehow able to make such a run-down space hospital so perfect is just beyond me. turn around. Or not. Oh. But to thoroughly answer, like quickly answer one of your questions from earlier, you will never not be afraid of the alien. It's always there. It'll always be in the back of your mind. You know it's chasing you down, and you know there's never an escape from it. Especially later on. Now, if you want to know what I mean by later on, instead of just saying later on, it is a spoiler, so I'm not going to say anything unless you want me to.
Apparently the Zeno has 2 AI, one of them points the alien in the general direction.
And the alien has 3 different sights. It has its main sight where it'll see you immediately. It has the sight that goes far out in front of it, which it'll take a time, depending on which difficulty you're on, to see you. And then it has its side view. The alien stuff is very difficult to pin down. There's nothing wrong with being afraid of the alien. Everybody's afraid of the alien, especially the first time they play. But the alien is, while a game character, can also kind of be tracked. It's very hard to track it. I can't even track it very well myself, but it can be tracked.
How long have you been playing this game? You seem to know your stuff.
I have done 3 playthroughs. But I've been playing the game for about... It hasn't even been a year yet. But I definitely know my stuff before I really start playing a game and getting into it. I wanted to platinum this game, so get all the trophies for it. Or if you play on Xbox, I wanted to get all the achievements. But that's a very difficult thing to do. Can't believe the alien doesn't kill like that already. If only I had a flashbang. Dang it! Could have made one. Decided to use it on a smartphone instead. If I had a flashbang, it would have lured the alien away from me. And I could have made it go after that guy. Now, humans have the worst vision in the game. If you're far away, they won't see you very well, or anything. They just don't have the best vision in their code. The alien has the best. Obviously, it was bred and made to be the perfect organism.
Medical reception's a no-go. We can't get out.
That's the only way through. And Ripley, this is a public hospital. There has to be an evacuation procedure.
Wouldn't say very public. So, I'm not sure which part of the game you're at. I'm going to pause real quick so nothing comes up on me. I'm not sure which part of the game you're at, but if you can tell me a general part of it.
Also, I don't mind spoilers, so if you want to tell me the thing you mentioned earlier, I'd be glad to hear it.
Okay, the thing I mentioned earlier. So, the alien is very smart. No matter what. Novice difficulty, easy, normal, hard, nightmare. It is a very difficult thing to pin down, but later through the game, you have to go down into the alien's hive, and you have to destroy its hive. Meanwhile, there are face huggers, which impregnate you with chest bursters, and then chest bursters blow out and make aliens.
I am where you are now.
Okay, well, there's going to be spoilers up ahead, but you don't care about them. But, so you have to go down into the alien's hive, or nest, whatever you want to call it, and you're getting chased down by 2 aliens, while there are face huggers at any random point. Shoot.
Oh yes, I've seen that part, and there are the Joes with the suits.
I'm not talking about that part. That part is... Well, actually, yeah. There is that part whenever you have to blow the core of Sevastopol Station. And then, right after the core is the alien's hive. So yeah, technically right. But then there's another part much later on where you have to deal with the Joes in the hazard suits. Okay, gotta be careful here. The alien isn't active inside of here, but it can still peek through the vents. Dang it! No, I meant to press yes. That door should be locked. Yep. Whenever I did this my first time, it wasn't good.
Geez, I am scared of one alien on Novice. Can't imagine myself doing well on that part.
Oh, it wasn't fun. I tell you, on my hard difficulty playthrough, I wasn't able to stream it, but in my hard difficulty playthrough, I wanted to get 3 birds knocked out with 1 stone. I wanted to get the hardest difficulty trophy. I wanted to get the trophy where you cannot kill a single human. And I also wanted to get the trophy where you can't die once. And I got all 3 of those. And that playthrough took me over 24 hours. I had to be so thorough that even just one part... Oh, look, this is a good example. When the alien's up in the vent, it will drip down its saliva like that. But like I was saying, it took me over 24 hours. I had to think stuff thoroughly. It was very, very difficult. I don't think you're a nice working Joe.
Ripley, are you okay? Ripley?
Are you a nice working Joe? I think you're a nice working Joe. You are a nice working Joe. You are no longer a nice working Joe. Good thing I'm not running.
You're clear, Ripley. Hurry.
What is the best way to deal with these Joes? On the mission where they turn evil, I was chased by like 3-4 and had to outrun them.
Okay, so earlier in the mission, whenever you're in the comms and the working Joes are chasing you, yes, it is incredibly hard to get through them, but it is entirely possible. What you have to do is you have to duck your way through, never letting your head peek out. Once you let your head peek out, you're done for. You want to stay hidden as much as possible, and you can't be seen. Wrong way. Uh-oh! So, the best way to deal with the Joes, try and sneak past them. Don't let yourself be seen. At all. But later in the game, you get something called a bolt gun. The bolt gun will kill the working Joes in one shot. It is their worst enemy. But you don't get the bolt gun until you lose everything. You have to give up all of your guns. Which later you get a shotgun, and I bet you could already guess, get a flamethrower. So you can look forward to fun with that. Ain't falling for you that time. There he is.
There was no saliva there. How was he able to get you?
There's the thing. There may not be saliva, but it takes the game a second to put in the coding for the saliva to start. So even though it may not seem like there was saliva, there actually was.
Oh, never mind. I must not have seen it.
Nobody saw it. I didn't see it, because the game's coding was late. So how you doing, anonymous source? Come on, Amanda. On. I don't have much help to deal with this. Gotta get this done within seconds. Oh. Sheesh. That's not good. Whose smart idea was it to blow part of the reactor? Well, not even a reactor. Ah! Good job, Amanda. Gosh, what I want to get for a med kit. That was a very dangerous part, especially for the health I was probably at. I know I gotta be low though. That fire slowly hurts you, just the smoke of it, just inhaling slowly hurts you. And since I took a shot earlier, it didn't help. Be helpful if I had the ion torch. The music to this game is just so beautiful. I need a sensor, I think. No, an SCG injector. I have barely any health whatsoever. I'm good on flashlight battery. I can see my ammo from the menu. I have no map, so memorization is key. And the motion tracker is damaged. How long has this stream been going on for? It's going on for a while. I need to find a save point. Anyway, gosh, I need to find a save point, then I'm gonna leave that episode here. But, Mihoime, Minoi, okay, Minoi. What system do you play on?
There's a piece missing. I need to fix that.
Oh, the save file. So beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna wait for Minoi to be back and reply.
Sorry, what was the question?
I was just wondering what game system you play on, because depending on what system you play on, we can message back and forth. Or be in a party, whichever one you'd wish, I can give you information. Right now I'm hanging out with Anonymous Source. Hello, Anonymous Source. Sorry for the screen.
I play on PC.
You play on PC, okay, so I play on PlayStation. The AI is a bit smarter on PC, but not by much. So you'll do just fine with novice difficulty. But if you have any other questions, like I obviously need to end the episode here, it's gone on too long. But if you have any other questions, you can comment in this video once it goes up on YouTube and I can answer them for you. Or you can wait until I stream again and I'll give the answers if you put down in the comments. So, with that said, I'm going to see if you need to say anything before I end it. Do you need to say anything?
I really enjoyed the stream. Thanks for the info. This game is really great.
No problem. I always like giving info to other people to help them. And yeah, I love the game too. It is one of my favorites. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and please do tune in tomorrow whenever I do the next part 6 of Nightmare Isolation. And I hope to see you all very soon. Later.